Honourable Sallah speaking there. Meanwhile, the Secretary General of the Gambia Trade Union, Mr. Gaba Cham, has called on the Honourable Minister for Trade, Regional Integration and Employment, Motai, by urging him to convene a joint industrial council meeting to address minimum wages for decent workers and social justice. Mamina Sow completes the story.
In a call to action, the Gambia Trade Union's Secretary General, Mr. Gabacham, demands the Ministry of Trade, Regional Integration and Employment, MOTAI, to urgently convene a joint industrial councils meeting to tackle the pressing issue of the minimum wage. Mr. Cham said, and I quote, "I urge the Minister of Trade, Regional Integration and Employment to urgently convene a meeting of the joint industrial councils to fix the minimum wage as a matter of urgency." Here was Mr. Cham speaking to waiting journalists during the May Day sports celebration at the Makati Square in Banjul.
Urge the Honourable Minister of Trade, Regional Integration and Employment to urgently convene the meeting of the joint industrial councils to fix the minimum wage as a matter of urgency. For the recommendation, as the Injuries Compensation Act 1990 is finally reviewed, we urge the Minister of Trade, Regional Integration and Employment to validate the review Injuries Compensation Act to suit the present needs and aspirations of the working men for decent work and social justice. As the SME policy and employment policy are established, we urge the Minister of Trade, Regional Integration and Employment and the Minister of Finance to put in place a window at the central bank in the light of implementation of the SME's policy for self-help projects, for self-employment, for youth and women empowerment. Recommend to His Excellency the President Adama Barrow to transform the Ministry of Public Service to Ministry of Labour, Social Security and Regional Integration and transfer trade to Ministry of Affairs, as trade is to promote investment, which is a conflict of interest with labor matters. Thus, allow civil servants to form or belong to trade union as per the ratified Convention 87 and 98 for decent work, for decent life and social justice. The protection and promotion of women in key decision-making bodies, particularly the National Assembly, will ensure a society wherein women given the opportunity to fully participate in decision-making.
We shall be ending this edition with Hassan Sise, the director of the National Center for Arts and Culture, NTAC, who unveiled to Nyomi FM that 10 Jangu, a colonial well in Bara, has the potency to cure in the colonial era. Ramotulai Fay is doing this reportage.
Exploring the rich history and transformative effects of 10 Jangu, NCAC director sheds light on its healing power that have persisted since the colonial era. Director Cisse, however, praises Bara's 10 Jangu for its remarkable healing potencies. Here was Director Cisse, quote unquote, "According to our investigation and recovery about the well, was very useful for the British. Even the then British Empire stationed at the government house, now the state house, travel crossed over to Bara to fetch some water for some healing. The 10 Jangu is among the oldest wells in the Gambia that are still useful. I am sure 10 Jangu must have been 400 plus years by now. Maybe more than
10 Jangu
Bara
sa teni Gambia yi ten yi nga xam ne ba tey nit ñaa ngi leen a jëfoo benn teen magu ko si ma ne daal am ñeenti téeméeri at sax ak lu teg waaw mun naa mu ëpp ko nag waaye man si lu ma gisagum teen bi man na ñeenti téeméeri at waaw da nga war a xam ne soo déggee ñu ne Bara si dëkki Gambia yi moo si mag du dëkki tey waaw Bara nekk dëkki démb sax Bara moom dëkki cosaan la waaw dafa yàgg dëkk bu yàgg si kayit yi tubaab bi sax amee kayit yi bind ay juróomi at si gannaaw am juróomi téeméeri at si gannaaw ñeenti téeméeri at si gannaaw yaa ngi gis turu Bara ndax foofu buur bu mag moo fa nekkoon.
We have come to the end of this edition of the Riverside News on Nyomi FM, broadcasting on 94.0 from the North Bank region, NBR, in the heart of SL. But before we go, here are the top stories. Honourable Sallah declares no imposition on PDOIS for election run. Trade Union's Secretary General urges Motai to convene joint industrial councils meeting to address minimum wage urgently. NCAC Director discusses 10 Jangu and its healing powers from the colonial era. Many thanks to reporter Mamina Sow, Ramatulai Fay, producer Usman Amaran, and Kaden Jai for the technical assistance. I am Mamjara Kamara. Bye for now.